Yo, what up guys, this is boy Grtuipcome to another play review. Obviously this time it is gonna be, as you see by the title, it's gonna be on FUTBIRTHDAY Lucas Paqueta. I think his name is Lucas. It's Paqueta, the Brazilian cam that you could get through the objectives. He actually looks like a beast. Yeah, it is Lucas Paqueta. He actually looks like a beast, as I said. So he's gonna be in 10 chemistry, obviously, which is what you want for a play review. But before we continue on, if you guys are new to the channel, I would really appreciate you get the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you guys don't miss out on any content. But if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, I would really appreciate you get the like button, so I could continue doing these type of videos, just to know that you guys did enjoy them. But obviously, as I said, he is a free card. You just have to grind them out. I do have a video on him, on the best and fastest way to complete him, so if you guys do need help on that, you guys should go check that video out. But obviously he comes with the 4-star, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. So as I always say, or how I see him like last year's Kai Havertz. He looks like he's going to be overpowered, obviously, when we're playing him as a cam, since he comes in like that, and I think he'll be more suited as a cam. Obviously 4-star, 5-star, he comes in with the dives into tackles trait. He has the flair and technical dribbler traits. His attributes, as you can see, we did put an engine because to upgrade his pace all the way up to 87 acceleration and then 90 sprint speed, so he's gonna feel really quick. He already has really good attack position and good shot power. His finishing is decent. I think at this point the game is not the best, but I wanted to put a maestro or not upgrade his shooting to max out obviously his passing, to be able to be threatening balls to my forwards. He's gonna go to 87 vision. He's gonna go to 93 short passing, and then he's gonna go up to 95 long passing with already 89 curve with 5-star weak foot. He's gonna be beast. His physicals are already beast. His defending is already well rounded. I mean, you could play him as a center mid and probably put a sentinel or a shadow. Play him even as a secondary CDM, but I think he'll be wasted at that. And obviously with the engine, he's gonna go up to 87 agility, 85 balance, 93 reactions, 93 ball control, and then he goes up to 99 dribbling with 91 composure. He just looks like a beast, bro. And as I said, we are going to be playing him in a 4-1-2-1-2. This is the squad we are going to be playing. And as you guys see, we do also have FUTBIRTHDAY Chucky Lozano, so we are going to be doing we're also going to be doing a play review on him. So you guys want to see that, obviously click the notification bell and subscribe button so you guys won't miss out. But how I am going to be playing Lucas Paqueta, as you guys see, we do have a couple of CDMs, so we are going to be playing in a 4-1-2-1-2. These are the tactics I always play in every single formation. So it's like this, as I said, in a 4-1-2-1-2. If I could find the formation. Alright, so this one 4-1-2-1-2 with Thorsby as my center mid and Joshua Kimmich in there, and then obviously Lucas Paqueta, the center cam, with Chucky Lozano and Leroy Sané as the strikers. So this is how I'm going to be playing it. Cover center. So I'll have him come back. And then I want to have Lucas Paqueta stay forward. The only reason, he has high medium work rates, so he's probably most likely going to be going up, but just for the sake of the play review, I don't want that medium defensive work rate to kind of push him back a little bit. I want to stay forward and be able to get forward. I know he could, it'll be best if you just have him regular or balanced, because he has a high medium, that medium defensive work rate. Yes, he's going to be tracking back, and I think it'll be a good way. It'll be better to have him as comeback on defense or just imbalanced, to help him track back, because he has good stamina, so it's not going to affect him, and he has well-rounded defending, so he would be able to help out defend a lot. But just for the sake of the video, I want him to stay up. I want to see what he could do going forward. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to 3 games, because I always play 3 games in my play reviews. So I'm going to go to 3 games, play the 3 games, and obviously I'm going to be putting the gameplay or the clips and to show you guys how good he is, and I'm going to be talking about his pros and his cons, and obviously if he is going to be worth it going forward, because obviously he's squad battle, so it is going to take a while. So just to tell you guys if he is going to be worth it to end up grinding for. So I'll be right back with the gameplay. Alright guys, I'm back. So I ended up playing 5 games, and you guys might be like, why you play 5 games if you said you were going to play 3? Exactly, bro. I was supposed to play 3. I played, bro, my first 4 games that I played, my opponents ended up rage quitting, bro. Like PAQUETA, bro. I mean, he's a free player. That's how I'm gonna start. That's what I'm gonna start with, because he's not. Obviously, he's not gonna be the best you could get. I think he's a really, really good player, but I think you guys will see it in some plays. There were just some key things that I was looking at, and I was like, "Yo, bro, a high tier player would have done that." And I know I'm not gonna be comparing him to like the high tier players, but like in terms of like the players that I'm used to, you know, Bernardo Silva. He's a really, really good player, but he's not like the top players. You know, Leroy Sané. What other players I ever traded out? Like Traore, who's just overpowered. I think PAQUETA is a really, really solid cam. Like, I didn't even upgrade his finishing, bro, and he scored a couple of goals for me. As I said, we played 5 games, but 4 of them were rage quits in less than first half. So, you know, he didn't get that much playing time. But yeah, he got, you know, like right here, there's a couple of plays right here where, or in other games, where his physical wasn't enough. He was getting outbodied a lot. And obviously he's not the strongest player, so I don't expect him to be outbodying players. His passing though was beast. His shooting was really good, but obviously there were just some plays where he messed up the pass. There were some plays where I'll do 1-2s and I would expect him to get the ball through, and he wouldn't do it. And there were some plays like this as well, where there was a clear shot, especially with the 5-star WEAKFOOT. There was a clear shot for him to score. He didn't end up scoring it, but you know, he's a free player. That's what I'm saying. He's a free player. He's a really solid cam, but I think there's just some plays where you're just kind of, where, like, look at that goal, bro. That's the thing with him too. He's inconsistent. There's some plays like that, insane. Like right there, I thought he was insane, bro. I was like, bro, yeah, he missed maybe 1 or 2 passes a game. He probably missed a sitter, but then he scores goals like this, or those plays like that. We're just like, man, bro, I don't know how to rate him. I don't know if I should put a 10 out of 10 because he's free and he's doing plays like that, or maybe a little bit less because he misses key passes, he misses key shots, where a high tier player a high tier player would have complete the pass or would have scored the goal. And that's why it's kind of hard to rate him, because he is a free card. Obviously, he's a free card, bro. At the end of the day, you guys have to complete him, because I said he is a really solid player right here. Just look at the pass, bro. Perfect pass to Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané ended up missing it, but you guys will see in some other plays where he just ends up missing right here. I mean, the thing, I didn't upgrade his passing. He is 83 finishing, which is not the best, but I think 83 finishing, you should at least be putting it on target. There's some shots where he wasn't putting it on target, but right here, bro, his passing as a cam is beast, bro. Like literally, bro, it's one of the best. His pace is obviously he's not gonna feel the fastest, but I think his pace is really good, especially for a cam. I think his pace is good. His passing is really, really good. His dribbling is also really, really good as well. Probably the only thing the only 2 things that I'll probably are my cons on him. I think the pros on him is the pace. I think his pace as a cam is really, really good. His passing is beast, bro. It's high-end passing, but as I said, there's some inconsistencies with the passing and shooting. His dribbling is really, really good, and obviously the 5-star WEAKFOOT and the 4-star skills are really, really good. His defending too. As I said, I had him as stay forward, so he wasn't really coming back, but he has well-rounded defending that he helps out defend, and he actually could defend. So that's another pro. His stamina is also really good. I didn't really feel him to be dying at the end of the game. I mean, at the end, I only got my last final game was literally the only game that I ended up finishing in 90 minutes. You will see there's just so many games that the opponents ended up rage quitting. But yeah, I think the strength is a weak spot for him. But I mean, you expect it from him. He didn't have really good strength, so you expect him to not be outbodying Van Dijk or stuff like that. So you expect him. His strength is not good. His agility and balance with the boost that I put him, he did feel really, really good in the ball. But yeah, I say his shooting and passing. I mean, his passing is beast, bro. I mean, he's just inconsistent, bro. His strength obviously is a con. Everybody knows that he's not a strong player, so everybody knows he's gonna come with that con of him not having strength. But yeah, like look at these passes, bro. He's supposed to have really good passing. He was just missing key passes that a high tier player would be completing. So I'll say this guy's, I mean, he's a free player, so I think you guys should definitely go for him. But would I say he's a high tier player? He's not. Would I say he's a meta player? He's not, but he is a really, really good player. He's a solid player. Like, he'll get the job done, but obviously he does have some cons where he's inconsistent on his strength. I mean, the strength is not really a problem, especially since he has the 5-star weak foot and the 4-star skill moves. Really, I mean, with the chem shot that I put on him, he actually feels really good in the ball. So obviously the strength, you could probably get used to it and play a different style or play a way where his strength won't affect him that much. But like, look at this pass as well, bro. I expect him to complete that pass, but yeah, that's probably the only thing. He's just a little bit inconsistent. But there's just some plays where yeah, he just does magic. Like right here, look at how Virgil van Dijk, he held off Virgil van Dijk. He ended up shooting, but he didn't score it, but he at least put it on target. But yeah, I'll say he's just a really, really solid card. Like just look at that, bro, because that's with the 5-star weak foot, bro. You could literally do anything you want with this card. Put him on the left, on the right, shoot him with the left, shoot him with the right. But I think he's just a little bit inconsistent, and that's probably my only con. And what I say he's worth doing, I say he's worth doing, bro. He's a free card. You could end up putting him in an SBC, but in terms of value of what you get in the card, I think it's a really solid card, honestly, bro. It's not a bad card. Like, it's not a bad card where I'll say, bro, don't do him, bro. He's trash. He's not that. I'll just say he's a little bit inconsistent. In terms of the hype that he, because to me, how he looked like a Kai Havertz from last year, bro. When I see his card and his stats, I would expect him to be playing like Kai Havertz from last year. He was just a beast. And he just wasn't like that, bro. He just wasn't like that. He was just a little bit inconsistent. I probably, in some plays, I would expect more from him. But then there were some plays where I was just like, bro, what did I just see from him, bro? Like, he was just creating magic. I wouldn't say he's a high tier player, bro. I'll say he's a mid tier player in terms of this time of the game. Would I say he's FUT Champs ready? Honestly, I wouldn't say he's FUT Champs ready, honestly, because FUT Champs, you need players who are reliable, who are consistent, who you know what you're gonna be getting from, what you know you're gonna be getting from the card. Like, say like a Neymar, you know he's gonna be coming with the skills, the pace, and he's always gonna be reliable to just be doing plays. And this guy, he just doesn't have that. He does have some like plays where he's just a beast. Then there's just some plays where, like, bro, how didn't he complete that pass? How didn't he score that? That was a clear chance. He probably should have scored that. And just by that, bro, he's just not FUT Champs ready. But he is a fun card. That's why I think you guys should complete him. He's Brazilian SERIA, so he links to a lot of good players. And yeah, he probably should have deserved a little bit more assists because he did create a lot of good plays. Some of my players didn't score, and then some of them, when he created the plays, he didn't get that. Ended up in a goal, but he didn't get the assist. He got a lot of he creates a lot of good plays as well, and some didn't end up in goals. But I think you guys should do him a 10 out of 10 player in terms of 10, like FUT Champs ready meta. I'll probably put him in probably like in a 7, probably like a 7. I wouldn't give him a 7.5 yet because, as I said, he's inconsistent, his strength, and that's pretty much it. The inconsistency counts as a lot, bro, because you can't have a player, especially in FUT Champs, where you don't know what you're gonna get from the card. You need to know what you're gonna get from the card, especially if you're trying to get a lot of wins, trying to go up in division rivals, trying to get high ranks in FUT Champions. And that's just not what he has. But I think he is a fun card, and you definitely should get him because, as I said, with the 5-star weak foot as a cam, you could just do a lot of cool stuff with it. But this was the last clip, so what I'm gonna go back to the menus and show you guys his stats. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So at the end of the day, this card is free, as I said, so I think you guys should go for him. As I said, I do have a video on the best way to complete his objective card. I mean, his squad battles, it is going to take a while, but because his squad battles is really easy objectives to complete. And yeah, this guy is just a solid player, and I think he is a really good camp. Obviously, I think he would have been way better if I would have had him in balance with that medium, and he actually has pretty well-rounded defending, and maybe even play him as a center mid, bro. He has good stamina, he has good passing, good long shots, good dribbling. You probably put a shadow on this guy, he would have really good defending. He'll feel even faster. I think he'll probably be a good center mid, honestly. But I think as a cam, or just as an all-round player, I think he's a little bit inconsistent, and especially at this point in the game where a lot of people just have so many good players, I think this guy is probably just a fun card to use. I don't think he's a meta player, and I don't think he's FUT champs ready. But as you can see, we played 5 games, but it's more like 4 games were rage quit. So with 4 games, we didn't even pass halftime. And then the 5th game, we did end up playing the full game. He ended up scoring 4 goals. He didn't get no assist. But, I mean, it's kind of weird because he does have 83 finishing. He did score 4 goals, but he did miss a couple of chances. In terms of his passing, he got 0 assists. And you guys will see the couple of plays where there's some chances where he gave really good passes, but my attackers ended up finishing them. And then there's some plays where I expected the pass to go through, and he did, like, he missed the pass, and either the defender ended up intercepting it, or he just ended up putting it wide and the ball just went out, or to the defender got it, or the keeper got it. And yeah, I think he's a little bit inconsistent, but I think you guys should get him. As I said, we are going to be doing the player review tomorrow. I'm going to be releasing tomorrow the player review on Chucky Lozano. He's 100k, bro. I think he's definitely a really interesting card, especially with the 5-star skill moves that he got. And then obviously for both of these cards, these are going to be the 2 best cards that they're going to get, because you know they're not going to get any informs, they're not going to get team of the season. So I think these 2 are the best cards they're going to get, especially with the weak foot upgrade, with the skill moves upgrade. They are going to be really meta cards, and I think Lucas Paqueta is a really solid card. So I think you guys definitely go for him. As I said, he's probably like a 7 out of 10 card. You guys should, that's worth value, but if he's a free card, you could put him in an SPC or something like that. But yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this and it did help you guys out whether to do him or not, I would really appreciate, hit the like button. But if you guys want to miss out on any of the content, click the notification bell and subscribe button. But it's been your boy Grtuip. I'll be back with another episode, guys. Peace.